Hey, how's it going, everyone? My name is Brandon, your host with the most, and this is the age of the comeback. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, yes. Welcome back. So today's episode is a powerful one, a powerful, powerful, powerful one to kick off 2025. Woo! Let's go! This episode is named Arise Above the Odds in 2025. Again, the episode title's name is Arise Above the Odds in 2025. Powerful, powerful. What do you think that means, audience? What do you think that means, chat? What do you think that means, viewers? What does that mean to you? Rising above the odds in 2025. I'll give you a second. Well, in my experience, 2024 was a pretty badass year. Okay, I achieved a lot in 2024. To be very transparent with you guys, I've gotten raises on top of raises. Spent a lot of family time with my family. Okay, connected and bonded with my mom and my dad and my brothers and so on and so forth. It's had a lot of fun, tons and tons of fun. It's just been a wild ride on 2024. However, with the good comes the bad, okay? Now, there were moments in 2024 that was pretty not okay. They were pretty not okay. Sometimes I let the anger get the best of me. I blew up. I played lone wolf often. I went off on my own and just thought I couldn't rely on anybody. Really being a victim, in a sense. Multiple scenarios of that. However, the good far, far outweighed the bad. The good far, far outweighed the bad. Okay? And, in emotional intelligence and leadership trainings, we speak about there are no such things as failures. You either win or it's a lesson. Obviously, you want to create win-wins in your life. However, sometimes they become lessons. There is no such thing as failures. They become lessons. Okay? And there were quite a few lessons, let's just say that, in 2024. Again, however, way more wins than the lessons. And there you have it, okay? Powerful 2024, a bunch of lessons and opportunities to rise above those odds, okay? Rise above those odds, given those opportunities that you are graced with, all right? So that's 2025. That's going to be your 2025. That's going to be my 2025. That's going to be our 2025. Are you excited about that? Are you excited about that? I am. 2025 is going to be another badass year. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait. Now, just jumping back into the title, Arise Above the Odds in 2025. There's 3 topics I'm going to discuss with you today. One is going to be about the LA wildfires, the Los Angeles wildfires. 2 is going to be how many people required to pass away in order for you to wake up and live to your full potential. And 3 is the means of how to live to your full potential in 2025. Okay? 3 very, very, very serious, powerful topics here, okay? Now, let's get into it. The LA wildfires. Wow. Wow, my heart goes out to Los Angeles. I can't believe it's still such a fresh wound for me. And it's still happening. It's still growing here because it's still happening, right? And I go on social media, I'm checking the news, and I'm just seeing that Los Angeles is literally looking like hell right now. It's literally looking like hell right now. Like, you see this fireplace behind me right here? It's looking like that right now. And it's it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate what people are going through over there. It's unfortunate what people are going to be going through after this is done and over with. It's a travesty. It's a travesty. And I see a lot of times on social media that keep Los Angeles in your thoughts and prayers. Yes, of course. However, as we all know, without action, nothing comes to fruition. Okay? Faith is half of it. Action is the other half of it. Faith is half of it. Action is the other half of it. It's as simple as that. That's how you make your dreams come true. And that's how you take action and to become a contribution to humanity. It's not just the prayers and the thoughts, guys. It's the action that goes along with it. What are you going to do in order to be a contribution to this? Contribution of support and help. A contribution of support and help to the citizens of Los Angeles while they're suffering through this natural disaster or man-made disaster. I'm not sure. Just yeah, I'm just what are we gonna do as humanity? What are we gonna do as humanity for the citizens of Los Angeles? Okay, and I get it. Some of you are all the way across the country. I'm not saying to take a flight over there and help spray fire, right? I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is if you can find it in your heart to donate any funding that you can possibly donate in order to support the citizens of Los Angeles, that would be a contribution to humanity. That's a way that could look like outside of time and resources. Okay, funding is a way of contributing to humanity. Now, ways how to contribute to the wildfire relief for the citizens of Los Angeles is there is a GoFundMe account that I will be personally placing my donation and my contribution to the citizens of Los Angeles. Anything you got, guys. Anything you got, anything that you guys are willing to contribute is a contribution to humanity. It adds up. It adds up. And this particular fund, it is going straight to the people that are going to require resources and necessities once this is all done and over with, and while this is happening. Okay? So, powerful place to be a contribution to humanity, powerful place to donate, the GoFundMe account if you want to go donate something now. Okay, obviously there's charities out there that are also supporting and rising to the call to action during this time. However, if you would like to donate now, okay, that's the GoFundMe account that I'm going to be donating to as well. Okay? Now, being a contribution to humanity is, how many people died over there? You know, how many people died over there? It's such a travesty. This is like the craziest way to start 2025. It really is. You know I started off this episode that 2025 is going to be a badass year. Yeah, it is. However, damn, what a crazy start. What a crazy start. The Los Angeles wildfires, it's been crazy. And it sparked a thought. It sparked a thought the other day that I've been just asking people. I've just been asking people over and over and over again. And yes, this is a very uncomfortable question for a lot of people because it is a triggering question. And the question is, how many people need to pass away in order for you to live to your full potential? How many people require to pass away for their dreams and their aspirations to be transferred to you? And are you living up to your full potential? How many people in your lineage has passed away and passed their dreams and aspirations to you, and are you living to your full potential? How many people have died during the Los Angeles wildfires and they have passed their dreams and aspirations and hopes into all of us? I'm getting chills right now speaking about it. How many people have died and they have passed their dreams and aspirations and hope of a better future, of a better life, of a life worth living to us, the lucky ones that are here right now? And what are we doing with it? What is our contribution to humanity? What are we doing? What are we doing? In my experience, when I step outside of my home, I just see people that are stuck in their own worlds. Stuck in their own worlds and not donating time, energy, or resources. It doesn't have to be funding, guys. It doesn't have to be about the moolah. Time, energy, resources, okay? Giving somebody an ear, like what? Communication, connection. That's, everybody is in their own world. And I guarantee you that the people, all the people, the ones that passed during the Los Angeles wildfires, the ones that passed within our lineage, the ones that passed that were close to us or not so close to us, the ones that have passed their dreams and aspirations and hopes to you, audience, and to me. They have passed their dreams, their aspirations, their hopes down to us. And it's up to us to really wake up. How many people require to die in order for you to wake up? How many people require to die in order for you to wake up and to start living a life in urgency and making what you want to create with your life happen. What you want to create with your life, true. How many people are going to pass away in order for you to wake up? Deep. Deep. How many? How many? The topic's heavy, I know. The topic's heavy, I know. However, it's mandatory. It's a mandatory question that we all require to ask ourselves at one point or another, is if we're living to our full potential. Are you? Are you? Are you? Only you can answer that. I can't judge you and I can't talk to you about it. Are you pushing the envelope every day? Are you trying to raise the bar every day? Where is your level of excellence? And also, our lineage, the people that have passed, are you creating a life of contribution in those people's names? Yeah, it's I know it's a heavy topic and a really powerful question, because I'll tell you one thing, 10 years ago when I was whacked out, right? If you were to ask me that, I would probably punch you right in the face, square in the nose, man. You know what I mean? Because that's a seriously triggering question, is how many people have to die in order for me to wake up, in order for myself to wake up, in order for you to wake up. Now, the unlearning process has brought me to this space I'm in now, and I'm able to receive that question because I know that I'm doing what I can for humanity at all times. I know I am. And this isn't a comparison game. However, it's what are you doing? What are you doing? And if you're asking me, Brandon, well, what else does that look like? What else does that look like as far as being a contribution to humanity? What do you mean by time, resources? What do you mean by that, Brandon? Time. Go and volunteer at your local food shelter. Go and volunteer at a food bank or a clothing shelter. Go and volunteer at a homeless shelter. Go and volunteer. Contribute with their time towards humanity. Oh, well, what about resources? If you say it's not about funding, well, resources can look like anything. If a shelter is having an arts and crafts projects, you can contribute with construction paper or scissors or glue or something. That's just an example. But get out of your own head and figure it out. There's a million ways to contribute. A million ways to contribute. To live up to the dreams, the aspirations, and the hopes of the people that have passed before us. To create a life worth living. A life outside of ourselves. Because I'll tell you one thing, guys. Once you start being in contribution, you'll see that people have it way, 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 way worse than you. I'll tell you that right now. It's such a humbling experience. A humbling, humbling experience that I wish everybody would just get out of their bullshit in order to experience. Forgive my language, I just get passionate about it, man. I get passionate about it. How many people require to pass away in order for us to start taking our life seriously? In order for you to start taking your life seriously? How many people require to pass away, guys? For you to wake up. For you to make full use of the one life you have on this earth. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I came up with the motto this 2025. I came up with the motto this 2025 and I pretty much made it my mantra. And I don't know where it came from. I swear that God, the universe, spoke to me one night in my sleep that for 2025 and beyond, I am not rewarding minimum effort. I am not rewarding minimum effort. Let that sink with you for a sec. I am not rewarding minimum effort. How many times have you been in relationships where you feel that your partner is not doing enough? Your partner is not appreciating you. Your partner is not loving you to the amount or reciprocating the amount of love that you are showing her or him back to you. How many of you guys have experienced that? Where you just felt like people weren't doing enough in your life? Right here. I'm with you guys. Okay? Yet, in order to keep them around, we rewarded them with either money or food or time or sex or whatever comes to mind. Just to keep them around. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, buddy. However, where that comes from is because you reward yourself for minimum effort. You do it to yourself, so you've taught other people to do that to you too. You do it to yourself, so you've taught other people to do that to you too. And I'm speaking from experience. Guys. I'm speaking from experience. I've lived it. So the motto is to stop rewarding minimum effort. How that looks like as far as bringing it back home and reteaching and unlearning the previous way of rewarding yourself for minimum effort and transitioning into rewarding yourself on accomplishments and achievements that you have set your eyes on and your goals on. There's a transitionary period there. Okay? Now, how that looks like as far as rewarding for minimum effort, for example, is, I worked 40 hours this week. Let me go and get high and drunk and eat a whole ton of bullshit that's gonna fuck me up for the next 2 days this weekend and do it all over again on Monday. That's just an example. That's just an example of what rewarding yourself for minimum effort is. You chose to work those 40 hours. You chose to work those 50 hours. That doesn't mean to break the goal that you're setting for yourself if it's a health goal. Why break your diet? Why break your diet? You chose to do that. You chose to work those hours. You chose to work those hours. And that's just an example, okay? That's just an example. Just an example. So transitioning that into rewarding yourself based on achievement and goals and celebration is, okay, I finally graduated my internship. Well, I'm still in my internship. However, I'm bringing it to my present, right? I'm bringing it to my present because I know I'm going to graduate. And I've graduated my internship. Let's go celebrate. Woo! Let's go travel. Let's go eat. Let's go drink. Let's go whatever the hell. Okay? That's a badass occasion to do something there. It's my birthday. Another occasion there, okay? Goals are one of those things that get to be celebrated in order to keep the forward upward momentum up and up and up and up. How many times have you just achieved the goal and just looked at the next one and looked at the next one and looked at the next one without stopping and realizing what you just did, what you just achieved? That was no easy feat, man. That was no easy feat. And you did it. You did it. Give yourself a pat on the back. Give yourself an acknowledgement. Tell yourself you love yourself. You're so worthy of it. You're so, so, so worthy of it. So worthy of it. So those are two examples. Those are two examples there. Okay? Example number one is for the rewarding yourself for minimum effort. Just because you worked 40 hours in the week doesn't mean to screw it up the entire weekend, getting high, drunk, and eating all sorts of craziness just to redo it all over again on Monday. And then transitioning that into rewarding yourself for achievement and goals and celebration. I gave you a personal example of mine, me graduating my internship for emotional intelligence and leadership trainings. And I'm going to go party. I'm going to go somewhere, take me and Cynthia traveling. We're going to go and do something big. Okay? So that's how to live to your full potential. Stop rewarding minimum effort. And once you start doing that within yourself, and realizing that, damn, I've been living a life of mediocrity, I'm going to stop with my bullshit, you'll start to see people start taking you very seriously afterwards. You're no longer a joke to them because you are congruent with what you are achieving. And the way you grace yourself, you bless yourself with discipline. And inadvertently, guys, here's the crazy part. Then they pick it up. They start being that way too. They inhabit that. It's such a high frequency energy that they adopt from you because they are seeing the results. They're seeing the results. They're seeing the results. Okay? And what better way to honor the people that have passed within our lineage, within the Los Angeles wildfires, than to live a life of congruency and to stop rewarding ourselves for such menial things. Stop rewarding ourselves for minimum effort and to start living a life of urgency. Start living a life of urgency to get things done. I guarantee you right now, those people in Los Angeles that have passed, they were in urgency fighting for their lives. And if they could have one more day on this earth, they would be spending it in contribution, and living their dreams and living their hopes and living their aspirations, because now it finally hit them. Now it finally hit them that things like that, these disasters like wildfires happen. And it can happen to them. It could happen to us. It could happen to any single one of you guys. What's it going to take? What's it going to take for us to wake up? What's it going to take for you to wake up? What's it going to take for you to wake up, audience? What's it going to take? Wow. Powerful. Powerful. Powerful, powerful, powerful. So that's the end of the topics, guys. So yeah, guys, I'm just going to shoot a quick recap on everything that we've been discussing. One is going to be how many people require to pass away in order for you to wake up? How many people require to pass away in order for you to wake up? People in your lineage, also people in the Los Angeles wildfires that have passed away, have passed their dreams, their aspirations, and their hope over to you. And my question is to you, a very triggering question is, have you been living to your full potential? Have you? Answer that honestly, because this is you with you. You're not answering me. This is with you with you. How many people require to pass away in order for you to wake up and embody the dreams, the aspirations, and the hopes that you have been blessed with and graced with from the people that have passed away already? How many people? How many people? Two is the means in order to live to your full potential this year in 2025 and beyond, to move from a life of, or transition from a life of mediocrity into a life of excellence. And that is to stop rewarding minimum effort. Stop rewarding minimum effort. It's easier said than done. I'll give you that. I will give you that. However, it's still accomplishable. So it's not impossible, so I don't want to hear it. Stop rewarding minimum effort. Stop rewarding minimum effort. That's where the discipline comes into play. That's where the discipline and the grace comes into play. Because then now you're eating at home instead of ordering out all the damn time. You're seeing your funds accumulate because you're not spending $80 a pop every time you order on Uber Eats. Okay? You're starting to see things and you're starting to embody the self-confidence and the worthiness just to make 2025 your year. To bring it all back home. And not to look so much outside for all of your problems. To not look outside for all of your problems. Blaming he, she, they for everything that's happening within your existence when you've taught people how to treat you because of your lack of discipline, your lack of grace, your lack of honesty, your lack of trust, your lack of love, so on and so forth. Stop rewarding minimum effort by starting with yourself first. From there, you will see it's a teardrop effect. It's a teardrop effect where those ripples expand across the world because of who you are showing up to be when you don't reward yourself for minimum effort. That's the episode, guys. Okay? Now, you guys already know where to follow me. I'm on TikTok, The Age of the Comeback, YouTube, The Age of the Comeback, Facebook, The Age of the Comeback, Instagram, The Age of the Comeback, Apple Podcast, The Age of the Comeback, Spotify, The Age of the Comeback. So, if you haven't followed me yet, why the hell haven't you? No excuses, damn it. No excuses. But yeah, shoot me a follow, guys. It's always an honor and a privilege to be able to speak to you guys and to convey what I'm learning about myself to you guys, and also to just give tidbits and tricks and ways and means on how to actually create the results. All right? Create the results. Create the results. You got the blueprint, man. Create the results. You got it. Okay? You're full of leadership. I love you guys so much. You guys are so worthy of such an incredible 2025. Let's all kick this year's ass, really live to our full potentials, and just let's get going, man. Let's get going. Let's wake up and let's just take this year and the years in the future by storm. Let's set a trail ablaze. All right? Let's set a trail ablaze. Let's get it. You ready? You ready? All right, let's go. Oh, and one more time before I close the episode is the GoFundMe to support and be a contribution to humanity by donating funds is the 2025 Wildfire Relief Fund on GoFundMe. Again, on GoFundMe, it is named the 2025 Wildfire Relief Fund on GoFundMe. And that is the episode. Let's go. My name is Brandon. Thanks again for coming and viewing. This is The Age of the Comeback. I'll see you guys around next time. Okay, it's recording. It's recording. Squeeze through all of this stuff. Face mic a little bit more up right there. Okay, recording. Okay, negative 30 decibels. Okay, get my water just in case. Go out of view. Okay. Breathing exercises. Breathing exercises. Okay, it is recording. That one's recording too. Okay. One, two, and three. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Oh, hand cut out of position there. Yeah, trial and error, man. Okay, one, two, and three. Usually I would go into the Who's This episode for. However, it's going to be pretty self-explanatory once I get into the subtopics here. So I'm going to skip that according to my usual agenda and go straight into the episode title, okay? Now, that GoFundMe account is 2025 Wildlife Relief Fund. Again, that's 2025 Wildlife Relief Fund. Third time, 2025 Wildlife Relief Fund. Or do it all over again this weekend or next weekend. You know what I mean. Now, hold on, stand by. Take a little water break. I just want to shoot a quick recap on everything that we've been discussing this afternoon. And really, the most important one is You know what? Let me reword that. Put that in bloopers. The 2025 Wildlife Relief Fund. Boom!